Okay, round two. Name something that's not boring.
A laundry? Ooh, a book club. Computer solitaire, huh?
Ah, sorry, we were looking for Chumba Casino. That's right, ChumbaCasino.com has over 100 casino-style games. Join today and play for free for your chance to redeem some serious prizes. ChumbaCasino.com. No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18 plus terms and conditions apply. See website for details.
With the Lucky Land Slots, you can get lucky just about anywhere.
This is your captain speaking. We've got clear runway and the weather's fine, but we're just going to circle up here a while and get lucky. No, nothing like that. It's just these cash prizes add up quick. So I suggest you sit back, keep your tray table upright, and start getting lucky.
Play for free at LuckyLandSlots.com. Are you feeling lucky? No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18 plus terms and conditions apply. See website for details.
Young punk. What was your name? It's a rail. Hey, man, what name? Want rap? Get some rap music. Why don't you get a job, man? Get a job, all right? Hear this out there with you.
Every day away, it feels like I can't take a break. I'm just living my life. Yeah, I'm just living my life. Yeah. Please don't take it personal. What works for me when I work for you. I'm just living my life. Yeah, I'm just living my life. Live my life to the fullest with no regrets. Learning from my mistakes, everyone I'm trying to perfect. Nobody is perfect, that's walking the surface. Many pretend to be, it's the cover they hurt and listen. Many project they fears, holding back others. Trying to control your life, that's the gravy that keep you smothered. Praying that you will fail, so can't make it to where they couldn't. Gotta keep on pushing, our group will keep their assistance, we gone. Express your liberties, not be a statue. Always moving feet first, never ass backwards. Hard enough being black, that's just extra baggage. Been enslaved for many years, mentally we damaged. With all the scrutiny, euthanize my community. Exercise my immunity, put an end to this foolery. Watch the way I'm maneuvering, system designed for you and me to fail. We gon' get it right, time will tell. Every day away, it feels like I can't take a break. I'm just living my life, yeah. I'm just living my life. Please don't take it personal. What works for me when I work for you. I'm just living my life. Yeah, I'm just living my life. Yeah. Back up on that tip again. See your sun shining, mama know I'm about to get it in. Bless I'm still alive, thanking God that I'm breathing in. I done been let down, counted out, miscount. Calculating these losses to see me winning. I've been painting these pictures from the beginning. Just been cropping you out, doubted the vision. Your hate cost you the love that I was given. So judgmental but mentally needed help. Correcting another life when yours is still in debt. But check, I respect, life isn't the best. Giving the bad hand, play the cards that you was dealt. I feel you, but for real, we could've got it together. You was just for yourself and now I'm moving for self. In the system designed for us to fail. Will we get it together? Only time will tell. I'm out. Every day away, it feels like I can't take a break. I'm just living my life. Yeah, I'm just living my life. Yeah. Please don't take it personal. What works for me when I work for you. I'm just living my life. Yeah, I'm just living my life. Yeah.
We're gonna live your life then. I guess you don't need my help. Hey, pull your pants out. All that rap shit. Shoot 'em out, bang, bang. Oh, but you don't do that, right? Oh, you got best in your music. That would make you different, huh? Yeah, maybe I am better. So what?
This shit crazy, man. Had another dream the other day, man. Niggas try to kill me again. You know what I mean? People try to take me away from my family, you know what I mean?
Upstate hustle.
Yeah.
I had another dream again. Niggas try to kill me again.
Try to kill me again.
I had another dream the other day. People try to take me away.
They try to take me away.
Had another dream again. Niggas try to kill me again.
Try to kill me again.
Had another dream the other day. People wanna slide my way.
They try to slide my way.
Had another dream again. Had another dream again.
I had a dream again.
I think about it every day. Had another dream again.
I had a dream again.
Had another dream again. Niggas try to kill me again.
They try to kill me again.
Had another dream the other day. Niggas try to take me away.
I
used to hustle out the house, now I trap with the whip. Had to keep my gun tight, cause these niggas is bitch. The nigga mad cause I fucked this shorty. But the nigga kinda mad cause he owed me a short.
Money.
I seen niggas, they was lurking in the back of the back. I seen them right in the back.
They was in the back.
It was crazy, I ain't had my strap. And I know they had them a strap.
What the fuck?
We had to go right after the show. I seen them niggas, they was following me quick. They was right on my shit. Niggas still thought dumping it quick. Niggas sent 5 shots. Ain't hit nothing. Them niggas frontin'. Then I start dumping it back. Then I split. I ain't seen that nigga since. One day I'm on the block, I'm chillin'. Smoking my weed. These niggas ride past grillin'. Now I see the light stop. Seen the car pulled over. And now I see the passenger door open. Niggas leaned over. I knew it was lit. They tried to leave me dead on my dick. I gotta go home and grab my shit. Now I'm riding, now I'm thinking all night about that night we made that hit.
Damn.
We took that money and we took that brick.
Cash.
Man, I think I got set up and shit.
That bag.
My man set me up.
Story to crazy, right? There's a lot of shit y'all don't know about me, man. A lot of shit I keep on the low. I don't put on Facebook and none of that shit. You feel me? I'm really in these streets, man. Tone Gambino, the ski mask way. No face, no case. Let's go.
I had another dream again. Niggas try to kill me again.
Try to kill me again.
I had another dream the other day. People try to take me away.
They try to take me away.
Had another dream again. Niggas try to kill me again.
Try to kill me again.
Had another dream the other day. People wanna slide my way.
They try to slide my way.
Had another dream again. Had another dream again.
I had a dream again.
I think about it every day. Had another dream again.
I had a dream again.
Had another dream again. Niggas try to kill me again.
They try to kill me again.
Had another dream the other day. Niggas try to take me away.
They try to take me away.
One just tell me, yeah. One just tell me. All day. Yeah. One just tell me, yeah. Yeah, yeah. One just tell me. You put the pressure on me. I see you're afraid to love me now. With all the things you believed, it's made your past so ugly now. We can't be friends. Give me a hand. Your love again. Just show me how this doesn't end. I'm here again. You want forever. Hold me. We go through the motions till the energy's up. I give you all my time till I'm not giving enough. If I could take my heart away like all my feelings was up, it would be easy, but I really can't be giving this up. We go through the motions till the energy's up. I give you all my time till I'm not giving enough. If I could take my heart away like all my feelings was up, it's never easy when it's love, so I'm not giving you up. It's the light. Me see your fear, me feel your push away from me. Teach me how to love. You are just right, you and me alike. And girl, you got to stay from me, yeah. Baby, if you want more love, one just tell me, yeah. Me never again say it's too much. Me too ready, yeah. Baby, if you want more love, me don't hold back now, yeah. Me never again say it's too much. Don't hold back now, yeah. Baby, if you want more love, don't hold back now, yeah. Don't hold back. You want to feel so lucky, head over heels above me now. I understand you're lovely. Give me a chance, don't cut me out. Save me a dance, give me your hand, make me a man, love me down. You wanna win, you've never had. Soon as I'm in, I'll tell you. We go through the motions till the energy's up. I give you all my time, still I'm not giving enough. If I could take my heart away like all my feelings was up, it would be easy, but I really can't be giving this up. We go through the motions till the energy's up. I give you all my time, still I'm not giving enough. If I could take my heart away like all my feelings was up, it's never easy when it's love, so I'm not giving you up. But still like, me see your fear, me feel you push away from me. Teach me how to love, you are just right, you and me alike. And girl, you got to stay around me, yeah. Baby, if you want more love, one just tell me, yeah. Me never again say it's too much, me too ready, yeah. More love, I won't let your heart break. Mr. Sunday morning, make it easy for your hard day. Gotta learn to feel again, we gon' do it our way. Put myself all over you, wrap you up in star K. Want more, you ain't gotta come for. It's already done for, even dropping encore. You've been on a hunt for somebody to make you feel differently. 2020 vision, it's a different me, yeah, yeah. Me see your fear, me feel you push away from me. Teach me how to love, you are just right, you and me alike. And girl, you got to stay around me, yeah. Baby, if you want more love, one just tell me, yeah. Me never again say it's too much. Don't hold back.
Hey y'all, hey, happy, ooh, child. Y'all know when y'all put like lotion or oils on your face, it always, when you get on the camera, it always do, like you've been eating chicken. I'm just saying, ain't nobody got time for that. Hey y'all, this is Leisha. Welcome to Hardcore Grind. Listen, this has been a great weekend. Let me tell you, yesterday I went to the Crown for Purpose, walking a mile in my sneaker ball with hosted by author, philanthropist, y'all, she's dope in real life, Keisha Nicole. It was great. We had a great time. She had, oh my God, y'all have to go to the next one. She's going to be on Hardcore Grind next week. We're going to talk about it, because she has a great cause that she always has been pushing since the very first time she appeared on Let's Chat Radio, child. So I'm excited. I'm so proud of her. I'm Leisha. I'm one of the fabulous hosts of Let's Chat Radio, as well as Hardcore Grind. I'm also editor-in-chief of Hardcore Grind magazine, which will be dropping soon. I'm so excited. Y'all, magazine life is different. And I love Christy Lux. I love you. But she did tell me that. And it's a little different, and it's different from a book layout, because you have to think about colors, pictures, where this is going to go. Does this look good? But you know what I think I'm going to do? So Hardcore Grind magazine is an entertainment magazine, but it's also going to be like a mashup of entertainment meets Reader's Digest, right? Don't laugh, but that's my vision. So listen, so this is what I want. I really want to add short stories in there. So if you're watching and you're an author and you write short stories, send them to me, boo. I'll read them. I will pick 2 submissions to go in each magazine, because I don't want to go over 30 pages. And You're going to send that to intriguingmoves.pr@gmail.com. Send that to me. I will review the submission. It must be edited, y'all. Must be edited. But I'm excited. I am so excited. Yesterday, Keisha's book. I don't know. Can y'all see that? Y'all, this is her newest book. I don't know. I'm going to post it on my page, though. Gorgeous, gorgeous cover. Books come in all sorts of sizes. They are here to enlighten us, inspire us. And that's what we're doing today. I have 3 fabulous guests that are part of the anthology I'm in, The Breaking Point. If you have not pre-ordered your copy, what you waiting on? Pre-order that paperback copy. You can do that at intriguingmoves.com. Also, my contribution to this fabulous dynamic list of pins is called The Switch Up. And honey, you will walk away knowing that you can rebuild your life after a breaking point, because a breaking point is just a feeling in the moment of the storm. You know what I'm saying? It's just, but you're not broken. You're gonna be a better you after you have gone through it. And so these ladies are going to come on. They're going to talk about their books. They're going to talk about The Breaking Point and their chapter contribution. We're just going to have a good time of literature and talk that talk, y'all. Welcome, ladies.
Welcome.
All right, so I want each of you to introduce yourself and talk a little bit about your literary journey and your brand. We're going to start with Miss Judy. Hey, Miss Judy, listen, I want to tell you, child, you sassy girl. I like you.
Hey, Alicia. Hey, Carolyn.
Hey, gorgeous.
Well, I'm just so excited to be here. I am so excited to be with you co-authors on this amazing project. It's my second anthology working with Coach Paulette. And I'm just happy to be here.
I love it. I love it. Now, is this your first book or do you write other books?
So this is my second anthology. So I am new to the game, but I am just loving it.
Okay. So you don't have any standalone books. Now, do you want to write like your own book or are you just leading up to that?
So I am leading up to that. My next project, it's sort of started. I want to do a workbook journal to include my chapter from The Breaking Point.
Oh, yes.
To more or less, pull in an audience on my own because I so love my story. I just fell in love with the release of my story. So Absolutely. That's what I've got coming up next.
Okay, awesome. Now tell us a little bit about your chapter in The Breaking Point.
Sure. So my chapter is titled My Season of Purpose. And my anchor scripture came from just a brief part of Ecclesiastes 3:1. To every time there's a season and a time to every purpose under heaven. And so the readers will journey with me how I share the seasons of my life and how God took me from a wilderness season to a winning season. You'll see how the hand of God move within my life. And as you know, we go through so many breaking points in life. Yeah. So despite of the twists, the turns, the ups and the downs, that I've learned that my past failures, my journey cannot hinder my fruitfulness. That's He is faithful. If he says it, it shall come to pass.
Absolutely. And Miss Carolyn?
Hello, it is Ryan, and I was on a flight the other day playing one of my favorite social spin slot games on ChumbaCasino.com. I looked over at the person sitting next to me, and you know what they were doing? They were also playing Chumba Casino. Coincidence? I think not. Everybody's loving having fun with it. Chumba Casino is home to hundreds of casino-style games that you can play for free anytime, anywhere, even at 30,000 feet. So sign up now at ChumbaCasino.com to claim your free welcome bonus. That's ChumbaCasino.com and live the Chumba life.
No purchase necessary. VGW. Void where prohibited by law. See terms and conditions. 18+.
Judy was boring.
Hello.
Then Judy discovered ChumbaCasino.com.
It's my little escape.
Now Judy's the life of the party.
Oh, baby, mama's bringing home the bacon.
Whoa, take it easy, Judy. The Chumba life is for everybody. So go to ChumbaCasino.com and play over 100 casino-style games. Join today and play for free for your chance to redeem some serious prizes. ChumbaCasino.com. No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18 plus terms and conditions apply. See website for details.
Hey.
Hey, I am good.
Good to see you. I saw you doing some live posts last night. They look great.
Thank you. Yes. Oh my God, that event was so awesome. She works really hard in promoting domestic violence, and her platform is so awesome. She is the sweetest author I have met. Don't send me no inboxes, y'all all sweet, but I do love Keisha Nicole. I'm just saying. Go ahead, Miss Carolyn. I'm ready.
Okay, I'm Carolyn Coleman. We just finished. We were co-authors in The Breaking Point. It was a great experience. My first time doing an anthology. I do write fiction. So the anthology was a different take on everything, sort of opening yourself up to reveal yourself. People who know you know your story, but it is rather difficult to step out there and bear yourself whole. They know that you did this or that they did that, but they don't know the struggle that it took to get you to where you are. I guess we make it look effortless. It's not that it's necessarily a secret. It's just that you have to put one foot in front of the other to continue doing what you need to do.
Absolutely.
Okay, go ahead.
No, go ahead. I was agreeing.
Okay, my chapter is Discovering Your Strength. And it's when you are about to change your life. Whether it's by hook or by crook or out of necessity, your life is going to be forever changed. And you have to basically say, this is my moment to process, basically, for lack of a better term, to do or die, or to rise. And I chose to rise. You can't include everyone in your decision makings. You have to just really do what's best for you. And in discovering my strength, that is what I walked away from a great opportunity when I was in college. It just didn't feel right. So, if I had told people that, it would have been, why, God, why'd you do that? Well, it didn't feel right. Orientation, I sat through it. The entire day, gave them an 8-hour day. And when I drove away from the campus, I did not look back. And to this day, I don't have a regret about it. And so that's how I got started in my field of nursing and the nursing journey. And it has been a great journey, but the sacrifices that it took to get here is part of my story as well. You have to basically be on your grind. You have to prioritize. You have to make a lot of sacrifices, but you still have to put your blinders on, stay focused, and walk out your purpose. And when I finished my journey, well, I'm still in nursing, but God gave me a revelation of looking back over my life. He gave me a snapshot looking back over my life. And he just showed me how he ordered my steps to where I am now in nursing. And I couldn't have done that. It's just absolutely no way. So I am very thankful for Pastor P, for the anthology, her coaching abilities, because she really had to kind of pull on me. Because like I said, I do fiction. Fiction it can be kind of funny. It can be releasing. It can be whatever you make it. But when you're pulling from your core, that's a whole new pool. That's
it is
a new pool, because you're there. And in fiction, it is just that. Just make believe. But this was my life. So I enjoyed it. I'm so glad I said yes when I spoke with her in the beginning, when I was making up my mind to join the anthology. She just made me feel so welcome, so appreciative. you can do this. And I was like, I'm in. And I am so glad I am in. Les Brown, you ladies, Pastor P. Come on, what more? Number one bestseller. What else? Where are the negatives in that?
Absolutely. And listen. When you said that, I was like, yep. She gives you the vibe like you can do it. Come on, you got it. Come on, let's make it happen.
Yeah.
And she's there. You know what I'm saying? Now
she's not gonna let you fall. She is not going to let you fall.
Absolutely. Now I got a question now. You know, I always talk about a goal moment, and a goal moment is when thought and execution come together. A lot of times we're very mindful about how other people speak into their life, how they treat themselves, how they pour. Like we are, because we're, especially women, we're givers. We are born givers. We are of service. That is our job, you know, as women. But we are so mindful and concerned about others. We deal in lack when it comes to ourselves. We don't have time. We don't make time. It ain't the right time. We talk ourselves out of so many things that God puts into our spirit.
Yeah.
What was your go moment like when you said, okay, I'm going to make this happen? We're going to start with Miss Carolyn, only because, listen, when I went to go and pursue my master's, you know, they have like, I guess the little tables where they had everybody set up, and the lady asked me, who do you see yourself working for the rest of your life? You know, who do you see yourself working for? What industry? And I'm like, I don't see myself working for other people. I didn't see it. You know, that wasn't my thing to work, retire, die. That wasn't just my thing. And I walked up out of there too. I did not get my master's. My mom didn't understand that at first, but you know, she was okay with it after that. But what was your goal moment like when you decided to say you want to step into nursing? What was that process like for you?
Well, it's like I said, they only took, let's say, less than 20 people a year into the program. And so I was one of those 20. So I'm in like Flynn. I go to orientation. The instructors seemed very aloof. They didn't seem like they cared. They were just going through the motions. And it's not, hard work does not bother me. I mean, let's put that on the table. I'm not afraid of hard work and studying and doing what it needs to take. But when after lunch and after break and just listening to them, no one seemed as though they had a vested interest in anyone in that room, in my humble opinion. So, like I say, at the end of the day, when they let us out, I drove away and I did not look back. And I have no regret. I didn't have any regrets that day. The following day, knowing, well, what are you going to do now? You've always wanted your degree. Here it is. It was right in your hand. All you had to do was commit. And I was like, it didn't feel right. It just didn't feel right. And you can't tell people it didn't feel right.
Yeah.
That didn't make any sense. And it didn't make real sense to me, but it was comfortable. I was comfortable with that decision. And I think that's what we have to be, is comfortable with our own decisions, because no one knows what internal struggles you're dealing with. No one knows that. So that was my go moment. And I still to this day have no regrets about walking away. I think I've had a fruitful career. I'm still in the industry. I love nursing. So I'm okay. That was my goal moment. Leave.
And Miss Judy?
Well, I haven't had my goal moment yet from my career. But my goal moment, or my yes to start writing, was on the first project that I did with Pastor P. We did For Such a Time as This, the story of Esther. And going back just a little, 20 years ago, God told me I would write a book. However, life just happened.
That's
However, I was ready. I was in that place. And when I read the first chapter of Esther that says, you know, if you don't speak now, that was my go moment. It was like, Lord, this is it. And wow, I am so glad that I took that yes and took that step, because it's been a great journey the past year and a half. It really has. Looking to fire my boss soon, though.
It's coming. It's coming, and it's
Yes,
a process.
Lord.
And you don't have to rush it, because this is the thing. Your lane is paved just for you.
That is
You
true.
can go as
Absolutely.
fast as you want. You
Yes,
can go
no
as
rush.
slow as you want. And
Mhm.
everything is built up. That's a whole city of you. So when we have our stop signs, we put those stop signs there. They don't necessarily have to be there. And I think a lot of times we get comfortable in our pain, in our circumstances, and we get scared, and we don't take those steps, those bold steps in the dark, because of fear. We're worried about either how we're going to do something, or how we're going to make it happen, or if other people are going to like what we're going to do. You know, no matter what it is, we just really concerned about that. And out of fear, we don't do it, because really it's the unknown that's scary to us. And that's
that
just
is true.
human. Yeah.
That's very true.
And I think that, you know, even like every city, you know, you go down the city, you got that one side street that's got gravel, and you know, you got the gravel street, you worried about your tires. You're like, child, I can't go down there. It don't have enough lights. I can't really see nothing. I might get a flat tire. But, you know, when you are building yourself, when you are building a brand, you got to go down that side street to see what's down there, so that you can build, and that you can pave it, and that you can light it up and expand yourself. So kudos to both of you ladies. Kudos to everybody that is part of this anthology. Now, who supported you the most in this journey? We'll start with Miss Judy.
Well, in this journey, I had lots of support from family and friends. And then I just met a lot of people along the way. I mean, as you all know, Pastor Paulette has put us in front of so many different platforms. I wasn't expecting that. So I got a lot of support from the community, from her community, and family and friends really supported me a lot, you know, during this. But I agree with Carolyn about being focused and having blinders. Because sometimes you would get some people that'll be like, well, you don't need to do a second book, and, you know, you're going to do a third book, and, you know, like, you sure you're going to do that? And so you really got to know what God has spoken to you and spoken in your heart, as you said, Alicia, and you got to keep on going, because down the next street might be what is waiting for you. You know, you've got to, what they say, opportunity and readiness or preparation is success. So, you know, you got to prepare yourself so when that opportunity comes along, you know, it's a divine moment.
Absolutely. And you can't be scared. A lot of times we worried about who's gonna show up for us, right? And anything that we do, who's gonna show up? If you don't show up for yourself, don't be looking for nobody else to show up, right? Because especially being an author, you know, that's a really hard road to go. You know what I'm saying? And you have to show up for yourself every time.
Yes.
Every time. And if nobody shows up, that's fine. But if you showed up for yourself, then you did what you were supposed to do. And I think that, you know, we do that a lot. You know, we forget to show up for ourselves before we show up for other people. Now, in writing your stories, especially Miss Carolyn, because you write fiction, what was the most, I know you said coming from your core was the hardest part, but when you went to pen it, what was that process like for you?
Discovering my strength. It was tough, because I mean, I had a story, and then Pastor P would say, get one story. That's what she would tell us, you know, when she did our teaching moment. Don't confuse us. Don't enter another story into a story, because then it'll get out of control. So, and I just had to stay in my lane. When I finally realized, I had to stay in my own lane, because I was going to get in my own way. because once I started, it's like I couldn't stop. I wanted to add more to the story. And we have a limit as to what we can do. So that was the toughest thing, was staying in my limit and it's not necessarily blurring the lines, but telling more than one story is really what it could have been. It could have easily been 2 or 3 stories, and we could have easily, because when I first met her, I was like, how am I going to keep this into 1,500 words? She was like, oh, you will.
I got stuff to say.
You sure about this 1,500? Because 1,500 seems like a lot, but it's not. But it is. So especially when you go to editing and pulling out and rereading, it gets to be a little tough. But it was okay. I enjoyed it. I wouldn't take it back. And I felt like this was perfect timing. Because it was just kind of odd. She put the raffle out on who wanted to be interviewed, and I was like, I read that late. So she was like, oh, just go on the raffle and put your name down. I was like, it won't let me. So I'm like, what is going on? So I said, just put me down. Can you just ink me in? And so she did. And then it turned out we were on when Les Brown was discussing something in the background, and he said he was going to endorse the book, and I was like, a divine moment for such a time as this. He didn't have to be there. I didn't have to select that day. I couldn't get in the raffle, but I didn't give up. Like you said, if you don't show up for yourself, don't expect anybody else to show up for you. So you have to be ready to pitch when it is time to pitch. And I'm just grateful for it, because just to hear it and to see Pastor P's expression, because I'm still a little numb. I don't know about you, like, number one, oh, for real? Oh, you did say that, didn't you? And I'm still a little numb, and I don't know how to take that. And people are calling, I posted it on my Facebook page, and people are, congratulations, can I get a signed copy? And yes, ooh, awesome. But I am appreciative of it, but the gravity of it, I don't think it has sunk in with me yet.
And you are so right. You're so right. So let me tell you, y'all. This 2 days before the Kim Jacobs interview, I purchased on Audible 2 of his books, Les Brown's books, because I want to do more public speaking. I want to be able to do speaking engagements and things of that nature. And I'm really
With Lucky Land Slots, you can get lucky just about anywhere.
Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today to... Has anyone seen the bride and groom?
Sorry, we're here. We were getting lucky in the limo and we lost track of time.
No, Lucky Land Casino, with cash prizes that add up quicker than a guest registry.
In that case, I pronounce you lucky.
Play for free at LuckyLandSlots.com. Daily bonuses are waiting. No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18+. Terms and conditions apply. See website for details.
Purchase new wiper blades from O'Reilly Auto Parts today and we'll install them for free. See better and drive safer with O'Reilly Auto Parts.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Fan or a stickler for, you have a blueprint in front of you. You got to watch the blueprint. Everything around you is a blueprint. So I said, well, he's the biggest one that I know. So I was listening. I had been listening to him for 2 days. Okay, 2 days. And then on Thursday, when we had the interview, I was the second one in the room, and she was like, I'm talking to Les Brown right now. Hold on, y'all. I was like, are you serious? And when he made the announcement that he was endorsing the book, it didn't sink in. I was like, Josh, you talking to Les Brown. Then he started talking to me. And then my mic wouldn't work. Oh, God. My mic did not work. I was like, what is going on? But everything, I had to learn that everything happens for a reason. And sometimes God drops breadcrumbs. A breadcrumb is not necessarily you're going to eat from it. You're just going to get a little taste of what's to come. And in that moment, I learned that it was not my time. It was Miss Paulette's time. You know what I'm saying? Because she has been working hard. And when she did that live in our group and she had those tears, I was just so happy for her. You know what I'm saying? And we got to learn how to do that. We got to learn how to be happy for people when they're in their season of shine. Let them shine. And you shine a light on them too. Because we have to have that. All we got is us. And anything that we want to do. And I learned that was her moment. And I listen, you got to give people their moment. And she was so happy. And she was so excited. And she was so shocked. She was like, wow, okay. But you can tell she was in shock, but she was trying not to act like she was in shock. But she was. Miss Judy, what was it like for you?
So unfortunately, this go round, I was not able to do any of the podcasts. All of them were basically in the middle of the day, the middle of the workday. So I've got a lot of projects on my job I couldn't take off. However, I was on vacation that week and I didn't have internet. When I got back Friday off because we were on a cruise and I saw that, oh my God, I couldn't sleep that night. I just couldn't sleep. You know, it was just like, my God, like, you know, are you for real? You know, and as you all say, it's still sinking in, you know, like this has happened. I think it also ignited me because not that I didn't like the book or I didn't like what I was doing. I felt bad that I was not able to more or less be in the podcast and, you know, basically my project and so forth. So that kind of had me like a little down, but I'm telling you, honey, after I heard that, it was like the fire just lit. I was reaching out like, okay, who can I get on a podcast? Who can I get in a magazine? Like, I gotta tell the world.
Hey, listen, we gotta do this.
Exactly. That part.
Exactly. And like Pastor P says, you gotta, if you don't grasp the moment and enjoy it, you will miss out on the moment right now. So I think right now for all 21 of us is such a great moment that could propel us. You don't know where God is going to take us from this point, you know, that the fact that we were endorsed in a project by Les Brown. Could you, I mean, I'm still in awe. So I'm glad you guys were there as a witness. But I'm telling you, when that ship landed on Friday and I could get my phone up and I saw that because it happened the Thursday before, which was right after my birthday, I was like, Lord, you are so good. So that was really, really a good timing for me. It really, really was.
And right, and then the icing on the cake is we all gonna interview with her.
Cherry on it too.
Listen, I was like, Jesus, you tell him take the wheel, you gotta let the wheel go.
Yes.
You know, in my chapter, The Switch Up, you know, it talks a lot about my experience with my divorce and after the fact. And, you know, I was arguing with God, you know, kind of fighting with him, like, I want to do this. And he like, no, this is what you're going to do. And I'm like, well, I don't really want to do that. I want to do da 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 da. And I needed to be like this. I ain't had no plans. I ain't had nothing. I fought with him for 30 days and I lost the battle. But let me tell you, as soon as I let go and let my stuff was happening, it was just falling together. And I can't tell you how it happened. I don't know. It was him. He was making it happen. But see, we're either fighting with God or we're negotiating with him. You know what I'm saying? It's one or the other. And when we get to negotiating with him, it's like, listen, okay, see, I know I'm asking for this, but see, if you do this, I'm going to do this, that, and the other, but I need you to do this for me. Can we do that? I mean, I just need it on such and such a day. Can you make that happen? Like, we negotiating with him and we failed to remember that everything we going to be doing in life is already planned out.
Yes.
Our steps, like Miss Carolyn said, are already ordered. So what are we negotiating? We negotiating a book that's already written and printed. Now we negotiating at the last moment. I think that when things happen in our lives, we have that switch up. That's a reset period. And a reset
Yeah.
period, even whether it's relationships, jobs, whatever it is, y'all either gonna reset together or y'all gonna reset apart. But a reset is a necessity, and a lot of times people are scared to change. And people
Yeah.
around you don't want you to change. You got to be careful about who you got in the midst of what you
Yes,
got going
ma'am.
on. You got to have those people that can think and speak above, and not below or at the moment. You got to be able
Yeah.
to have those people that speak into you, and want you to grow, and you able to pour out and pour in at the same time. We got to do that, and
Yes.
we don't. We tend to kind of fall back, and especially if it's the people around us. And this is the thing about change, though. When you change, it requires everybody around you to change. So
Yes.
sometimes those people that you're losing, it's kind of like a garden of life. And you got weeds in the garden, and you got to pull up your weeds in the garden because you work real hard. And those are the weeds that are falling off, the leaves that are falling off, the weeds that need to be pulled up, because when you change, it requires them to change. And some people around you are not prepared to make that change. And it's not that it's a bad thing. Listen, but we can't be connected because I'm trying to do this over here and I'm trying to do this. And if you're not changing, it's not going to work.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Now, ladies, you've been part of the anthology. You're living in this experience. What advice would you give upcoming authors, whether they have books written in other genres or they've never written a book at all? What advice would you give them if they wanted to participate in an anthology? We're gonna start with Miss Carolyn.
Oh, I would tell them about my experience with the anthology, not knowing anything about an anthology. Sometimes you just have to, as one of my coworkers say, write, Miss Carolyn, write. I would say write. Go with the journey, have an open mind. As smart as some of us think that we are, because of the experiences we have as professional individuals or just living life, you can always learn something, and be humble enough to learn, be humble enough to ask. Don't be shy, because once you start a process, you should at least want to be able to see it through.
That's right.
So that's the advice that I would give.
Right.
And Miss Judy?
Well, first, I will advise to start marketing soon, or get your audience, while you're doing the project. Don't wait till the project is close to being released to start engaging your audience. I think that I see some people, they start off with, look at my book cover. What do you think? Look at my chapter. What do you think? Just to have people involved in the process with you, especially if you're on social media, because then you'd have a following, because they'll follow you to the end. The second thing I would say is definitely get a coach. The reason I say is, for a new author, for being new, to this altogether, God could not put me in the best place to get started. And I was able to go through a lot of things that saved me from maybe a lot of loopholes and a lot of, bad things. For example, I was reaching out to somebody on Facebook who said, are you interested in doing a podcast? And I was like, interested. And she sent me an IM saying, no, that's not a good, choice. I've heard it's not a reputable, company or whatever. So I think when you have a coach, it sort of helps you through the pitfalls with either publishing, self-publishing, or, traditional publishing, whereas somebody has gone before you and they can help you through the process. It kind of helps you out a little there. So that's what I would recommend.
Absolutely. And that's so true, because you have to, if I'm a firm believer, it's going to be rare when somebody hears me tell them they can't do something. Like, listen, anything you want to do, you can do.
You can.
And God don't put blessings out he don't send blessings out to the sky. It don't fall out to the sky. He sends people to you. And people are going to help you do what you need to do. And that is the essence of really being an author, because you need your editor. Your editor is your right hand. Shout out to Miss Nun. I think it's Nunley. I think that's how you pronounce her name.
She's also Paulette Nunley. Yes.
I actually spoke with her on a Clubhouse. We were in a Clubhouse together, and I think the best part about your editor is when they not just tell you when something's wrong, but when they tell you when something's good. And she was like, I love the way you put words together. You know what I'm saying? That just pumps you up, like, you did, girl, thank you. You get excited.
Yeah.
You know, what was the best advice that she gave you during the editing process? We'll start with Miss Judy.
Well, what she did was she told me she loved my story, and that she feels that a lot of people will be blessed from, me being so transparent. And that was really good for me, because as Carolyn says, sometimes you get afraid that you want to spill your guts, you want to tell everything. And so the fact that she was able to tell me that she liked my story and she liked me being transparent, that really boosts my spirit to feel that, okay, I'm on the right track.
All right. And Miss Carolyn?
When she told me that she really enjoyed reading my story and she couldn't wait for other people to read it as well, because it would encourage other people who are going through similar struggles. So that made me relax, so I guess after I got that verification from her, I was like, all right, I'm getting there. But for someone who did not know me to read this and said that they enjoyed the journey, they enjoyed what I wrote, and couldn't wait to see how it would be received by others, but she knew it would be received well. So, that helped me to just kind of but hey, that was at the end of the process, basically, right? So, but I enjoyed hearing that. It kind of gave me another little boost. And like I say, we need to be around people who want to see us win. And sometimes when we're going through a process like this, you see who don't want you to win.
Yes, Lord.
Oh, you will see. Listen, y'all.
Yes, Lord.
They will show up, but it's okay. It's okay. I think I posted.
It's very good. It's very.
I think I posted. I posted like how people could, because sometimes it's not that they don't want you to win; they don't know how. They're not a reader. They don't know how. And I think a lot of times it's very important to explain and educate people on how you can help me win. You don't have to just buy a book to help me win. But those that don't want you to win, you're going to see that. It's going to be there.
Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord.
Because my thing is, if you're going to show up, you're going to show up for me regardless. If that's really what you want to do, you're going to do it. Now, if you got excuses on why you can't do it, it's not something that you really want to do. And that's okay, because I'm not for everybody. I'm okay with that.
Exactly.
Now, you have your editor. Now, how did you guys proceed in marketing, like outside of the things that Miss Paulette provided for us? Miss Carolyn?
You always start with family and friends. They're going to be the ones around the pool when you jump in. So, family and friends, and I put very little out on social media. I wanted to basically get my core people in, and we all have a core group of people. They may not even understand what you're doing. They just said, "Sure, I got you." And that's fine.
That's right.
And then the numbers started growing. I was like, "Oh, let me try so and so. Let me try so and so." And no one told me no. And I some of the ones I knew wouldn't say no or weren't going to say no. They just tell me, let me know when, how. And now that we're number one, hey, I need not to go cat.
Hey.
Hey.
How
can I be a part of that? Y'all was giving endorsements, girl. Why you ain't tell me you was doing an endorsement? I love my cousins. Listen, I have 2 cousins in California, and they were on it. They was like, okay, what you want us to do? And you got friend. Okay, that's the best thing when you got people like that. But then when the latecomers come, it's like, you was doing this, girl. Why you ain't tell me? And you like, I did tell you. I told you. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I did. I did.
Yeah, I mentioned it to you. I mentioned it. But
now,
okay, but
being
I'll put your name on the list for the,
for the next one. Absolutely. Now, being a Black woman and a Black woman that can write, those are 2 powerful components and elements that a person can possess. What does that power mean for you? We can start with Miss Judy.
Wow, I don't take it lightly. I just thank God he chose me. I thank God that I was able to answer the call. And I feel that I am writing from a place of victory and transformation. So therefore, anyone that, picks up something that I do, they would be able to be transformed by it as well, or at least see themselves or see their way. So I'm just grateful and thankful that he chose me.
That's right.
And I'm glad I was able to be chosen. And I said, yes, I answered the call.
And Miss Carolyn?
You really, I'm like you, I don't take it lightly. This is a craft that we take very seriously as writers, as authors. And everyone does not understand your journey or your rationale, whether it's fiction or nonfiction. But when you start getting labels such as number one, Les Brown endorsement, I expect a few people to start sliding in my DM, okay? I just expect. I hadn't been expecting anything else, but after those 2 things, I expect people to start sliding in my DM like, what you got going on? Nothing, but we do, there is power in words. There is power in, let's say, categories. I have some, naturally my fiction are girl flicks. Okay, they're girl flicks. That's what I they're girl flicks. But I have friends that really like nonfiction, and that's fine. I read it all. I mean, I've always read, and I've always read just different genres. So there are going to be people who are more appreciative of the nonfiction because they can relate more, and it may give them insight as to, we've all had a road to cross, a bridge to cross, reaching beyond the break. God gave me that last night. We have to reach beyond the break in some things, and we don't know what that break is in other people's lives. So what it is in your life. You can't always articulate your thoughts, but sometimes when you put it on paper, it's able to shine through just a little bit. So we have to reach beyond the break to get some things done.
Yes,
absolutely. Well, I love the way you said that. Miss Judy?
I'm so sorry. I was so listening to what she was saying. The question again, I'm so sorry, Leisha.
That's okay. And I think you answered it too. I think, I got wrapped up in what she was saying too, because she was speaking.
I think I did, as far as, why.
The power.
Yes, the power being the Black women in office. Okay. I just want to make sure I'm on track, because I really, really love the way Carolyn put those words together. Because it really is so true. It really, really is.
Now, Miss Carolyn, you write you write nonfiction as well. Tell us about your latest book that you've written and the process for that release for you.
My latest book, believe it or not, is about nursing. Okay. And the title of it, The Stethoscope is for More Than Listening. And as a nurse, with all the antics and the things that go on in the hospital, the patient still is our top priority. Our lives or our careers. It used to be a time when people came in the hospital, they left, they didn't pack their bags full. But now when they come in, they bring that backpack and it's full of drama. People left their drama outside of the hospital. Well, now they bring it in. They're not coming in without it. So with them bringing in drama, we have to be more than nurses. We're health coaches. We're
life coaches.
We're the referees. I mean, we referee family fights. We referee friendship fights.
At the hospital.
Yes, and we walk out sometimes like they need to pay us hazard pay, baby. We got yeah. And it's not a one chance thing. You just don't know who's. And these grannies are real strong. These 90-year-old grannies and grandpas, they're real strong. And when they dig their heels in, we got to dig in with them. So it is about some of the antics that go on in healthcare. Okay, it's meant to be light. It is fiction, and some of it's heavy, but it's okay because that's light. Helping a person transition, from life to death, being a support for them, for their families, and then some of the emotions some of the families go through. Some could care less, and some are very emotional. So it's full of different things that go on in healthcare.
Absolutely. So is it like a Grey's Anatomy type thing? So I'm into it. I'm here for it, honey. Like you spilling tea.
You are here for it.
I'm here for it.
You are here for this. You are here for this.
I love the title.
You are here.
I love the title, Carolyn.
Thank you so much. Hey, and I have brought it for you, Leisha. I have brought it for you. Okay. And it was kind of hard to write, but because I would get so tickled at remembering some of the things, and I'd be like, oh, and then what some of my friends go through, because I have friends that are in nursing in different parts of the country. And sometimes we get together, when we all visit for a vacation or whatever, and we just go through our exploits and our stories. And I think that helps us to be better, and it helps us to vent and get some of the heaviness of the profession and put it into perspective so we have a healthy outlet so that we can laugh and talk about something. Or even if we have a serious question, we call on each other, to help us through that as well.
In other words, y'all, she's spilling tea. Yes, ma'am. Yes. She's telling it. So when y'all go to her job and y'all see her, be careful.
Somebody got to sip.
I love it. She said, listen, I'm here for it. What happened in that room? She got her tablet out. Okay, now tell me what happened again.
We do that, we do that. We're like, oh, did you see? Yeah, I saw. What you do? I kept walking.
I'll be a whole hot mess. General Hospitals wrapped up with. Listen, I'm here for it. I am here for all of it, ma'am. Spill it. Let us know what's going on.
Yes.
Now, if you could describe your pen style in 5 words, what 5 words would you use, Miss Carolyn?
My pen style in 5 words? Ma'am. Comedy, humanization, because it has to have a human element to it. Surprising, honesty. Did I say honesty? And passion. You have to be passionate about what you're doing. I mean, it has to mean something to you before it means something to anyone else. So the passion of it.
Yeah.
And Miss Judy, what do you admire the most about your pen style? What do you admire most about your pen, and what you've learned about yourself?
What I've learned about myself is I'm very compassionate. I like to speak from a transformational, victorious perspective. Because we could always talk about how we got here and all this dirt that's going on and, you know, all the journeys and so forth. But I like to be more on the positive, more transformational, victorious, insightful, and of course, humanistic. You know, you got to have a human element, you know, be attentive to your audience. So I just love it.
And Miss Carolyn, what do you admire the most about your pen?
The passion. You have to have. I just have to have a passion for it.
Yes.
It's a release. It helps you to release your feelings, to just put them on paper. And sometimes you walk away feeling refreshed, but you know that's not the end of the story. You know, so you know, life is self-expression.
Absolutely. Now, Judge Ketanji Brown Jackson is our newest add to the Supreme Court. Y'all, what was that moment like for you, Miss Judy?
Oh my goodness. That was not only, well, it was history, yes, but I felt proud to be a Black woman.
Yeah.
I felt like doors are going to be open for us, just even with the VP and then her, you know, you just feel like it's the year of the woman.
Yeah.
You know, so I was very proudful, very excited, and I'm looking forward to the future. Whereas the younger generation can see that something is possible for them.
You're so right. And Miss Carolyn?
The week of her confirmation, I pulled out my pearls. I wore my pearls, you know, in celebration of her, in support of her, to encourage her, even from afar, because not only has she worked hard to get to where she is, she left no stone unturned in her journey. And that should speak volumes to women. It should speak volumes to Black women. It should speak volumes to people. Don't leave any stones unturned in your journey. If you have a dream, that was her dream, and she stayed focused on her dream. She stayed focused on everything that she had to do. I admire her having that grace under pressure. You know, I'm sitting here trying to do other work and look at this at the same time, and I was like, I'll get them for you. You know, you can't say nothing, you know, but her ability to stay poised and professional, but you know, you can't get that overnight.
That is so true.
In her. And I love it. I love it. I love it. I can't say enough, you know, congratulations to her and her family, the sacrifices that she has made, her family has made, her parents, just everybody, her friends, that friend circle that she had. We all need that. And you know, when we can clap for each other, when we can what is it? Everything that attached to me wins.
Yes.
Be that. Be that.
That's right.
So she was the best pick. She was the best pick. And I'm just so thankful. I'm just so thankful that I knew it would go through. I had not one doubt in my mind. I had not one doubt in my mind to get that far, and it not. And then as graceful as she was. So I wore my pearls in support of her the week of the hearings. Absolutely.
Absolutely. And I love what you said, Miss Carolyn, because you got to be steadfast and unmovable in the things that you want to do. If you have a vision, you have to be steadfast and unmovable. And that means that there are things that are going to go on, sacrifices that are going to have to be made, and people that are going to have to be lost in the process, but you can't take everybody with you. And it's okay. And it's okay. Listen, y'all, I love you ladies. I appreciate you guys coming to share your time, your space, and your energy with me. I want you to shout out all of your social media where everybody can get your books from and any events you may or interviews you have lined up.
Okay.
Miss Judy.
Go ahead, Miss Judy.
Okay. So you can connect with me at Let's Connect at judyahewitt.com. You can purchase the book at www.judyahewitt.com. And I am on Facebook at Judy Ann Hewitt. Coming up next, I've got 2 magazine layouts in May and in June, one with Publish in Black and one within Sisters Place. So I'm looking forward to those articles being published, one in May and one in June.
All right. Miss Carolyn?
You can reach me on Facebook, Carolyn Coleman, on Instagram, Carolyn Coleman. Just DM me your need for the book, and we will connect that way. I have a magazine interview with you on Tuesday, Miss Alicia.
Oh no! I'm gonna email you the questions. I'm gonna email you the questions tonight. You just answer the questions and email you back. So when we did this, because everybody's Sunday is kind of hard depending on what your work schedule is, and so we do Let's Chat on Tuesdays. And on Tuesday evening, that's why I gave you guys an option. Well, if you can't do Sunday, you can come on Tuesday. I want to make sure that we were able to get that interview out for you guys. But yes, for the hardcore grind, you will get your questions in the email. I'm gonna send those out tonight. And there's a photo release form. So all of your photos, you gotta own them, the rights to them. But we're gonna send you a photo release form. You just sign that form, answer the questions, and send it back. And y'all, this has been an experience for me, and it hasn't been a bad experience. Just learning how to do the layout. I do the layout for a book is so different. Typesetting a book is different from doing it for a magazine. Like you have to really, really be into color schemes and how this is going to blend and this is going to move. Because in a story, when you think about writing a story and you want to know if your story is blending, is it moving, you want to listen to it. But a magazine is a visual. Like you gotta put that thing up. So I'm in Heat Seekers. It's the fabulous Teresa B. Howe. She is the editor-in-chief of Heat Seekers. I'm also in the Indie Post. This is just the 2 magazines that are in print, because when I just started, it was just doing my column. And so you can check Hardcore Grind out on Medium Magazine. But now I'm doing my own thing. So you can also go to hardcoregrindmagazine.com, child. Listen. And it's funny because when I started putting stuff together and just connecting and networking with people, a lot of things that I needed, I already had. I just got to change it. And I'm like, oh, I got that. Oh, I did that a couple of years ago. And it's like we do so much and we don't realize when we're doing it, how it's all going to come together and how it's all going to flow together. And so I'm really excited. I appreciate you ladies. You guys are welcome at any of my houses at any time. Just let me know. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I know we will be seeing each other more and more. We got the billboard coming up. We got Les Brown. The Breaking Point is becoming a whole movement. Thank you, Miss Paulette, for giving us all this opportunity. We appreciate you. We love you, and we thank you. And we're gonna see y'all on next week, child. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys, and I'm out.
Thank you.
Thank
Bye.
you.